وهو ما إلا بعلمه وما يعمر من معمر.
Imagine a child so young they can barely speak, yet they are already reciting the Quran with purity and devotion. It's a sight that fills hearts with awe and brings a deep realization about the power of early upbringing. This video shows the miraculous outcome of nurturing a child's soul with a love for Quran and Islamic teachings from the very beginning. In a world where children are often entertained with cartoons, music, and gadgets, we rarely think of the spiritual foundation we could be building instead. Yet when a child's first sounds are the words of the Quran, the impact is profound. How can such a young mind, like a blank slate, start echoing divine words? It's all about the environment we create and the values we instill. Watch as we showcase the beauty and miracle of a child raised in a home filled with faith, where instead of lullabies, Quranic recitations calm the young ones. This is a call for every parent to rethink how they nurture their children. A miraculous moment awaits. Stay tuned till the end to witness it for yourself. Righteous offspring are a divine blessing that every believer yearns for, a gift that is highly emphasized in Islam. This desire is beautifully encapsulated in the Quran through the prayers of prophets. For instance, Prophet Ibrahim, A.S., prayed earnestly saying, "O Allah, grant me righteous children," a prayer that reflects his hope for offspring who would follow the path of piety. Similarly, Prophet Zechariah, A.S., supplicated, "My Lord, bestow upon me pure and pious offspring from yourself." These du'as, preserved in the Quran, serve as a timeless reminder of the significance of having children who embody righteousness and virtue. Ladies and gentlemen, having a pious child is indeed one of the greatest blessings from Allah. However, to witness this blessing in its true form, it is crucial for parents to invest deeply in the Islamic upbringing of their children, making Islamic teachings a guiding light for them throughout their lives. When faith and love for Allah are planted in a child's heart from an early age, the fruits of this labor are evident and beautiful. You will witness examples of this in today's video. But before we proceed, we kindly urge all friends to click the red subscribe button and press the bell icon so that you never miss our regular Islamic, informative, and historical videos. Ladies and gentlemen, take a moment to watch these clips. You will see young children who are barely able to speak, struggling to articulate complete sentences. Yet they are already reciting verses of the Quran with sincerity, love, and devotion. The manner in which these young children have been raised and the values they have absorbed are truly inspiring and set a benchmark for every parent. If you're wondering how it is possible for a child, merely 2 years old, to recite the Quran so fluently, we need to explore the depths of their upbringing. When children are nurtured in a specific environment, surrounded by the love and teachings of Islam, it is no longer surprising to see them achieve remarkable feats at such a young age. The key lies in the upbringing, the environment in which they are raised, the values they absorb, and the teachings they are surrounded by. Surely you now understand that the difference lies in the method of upbringing. In the age when many of us use cartoons, music, and other forms of entertainment to keep our children engaged, this young girl finds comfort in soothing her baby brother through Quranic recitation. The divine words of Allah are instilled in the child's mind from the very beginning. So when the child begins to speak, the words of the Quran naturally flow from their lips. Think about this example to understand it further. When a child begins to talk, parents are overjoyed when they hear rhymes, songs, or poems in the child's baby voice. The reason that a child recites these poems and rhymes is that they have been taught or exposed to them consistently. A child's mind is like a blank slate. Whatever is written on it or memorized gets imprinted deeply within their memory. A child's brain functions like a powerful computer, constantly absorbing and retaining information. If a child can recite rhymes and poems, then surely they can also recite verses from the Quran. When this child grows and their speech becomes clearer, their recitation of the Quran also becomes more fluent. But the sad and unfortunate truth is that we often overlook this potential by dismissing children as just kids. We fail to recognize the importance of their upbringing and the immense impact it has on their future. To keep them quiet or to put them to sleep, we play cartoons or nursery rhymes on mobile screens. Even worse, in today's fast-paced world, parents feel the need to program their children from a very young age, treating them like machines. Here, we are not specifically addressing English medium or Urdu medium, government or private schools. Instead, we are reflecting on the general condition of educational institutions. In most schools today, religious values and ethical guidance are hardly prioritized when it comes to the child's upbringing, nurturing, or education. In earlier times, family elders and grandparents played a vital role in imparting Islamic teachings to young children. They taught them foundational aspects of faith, like the kalima, declaration of faith, and other basic prayers. However, mobile phones, tablets, and television screens have now taken over these family traditions. Many parents unknowingly show their children content that does not align with Islamic values, forgetting that these videos and programs are not designed for Muslim children. They have no connection to our religion or culture, which leads to a subtle and often unnoticed brainwashing of the young Muslim generation. In this modern era, social media and mobile devices have made parenting even more challenging. Protecting children from the harmful effects of technology has become a complex and crucial issue. In these circumstances, it is vital to instill in children the ability to differentiate between truth and falsehood, right and wrong, and Islamic and un-Islamic values. A child's personality is akin to a precious, unpolished diamond. The more effort invested in shaping it, the better it shines. However, the tragedy of today's world is that parents are so engrossed in their own busy lives that they struggle to give their children the time and attention they truly need. In fact, it can be said that parents themselves unknowingly hand over their children to social media and mobile devices without carefully monitoring the content that the child is watching. Nowadays, many parents even rely on television screens and mobile phones to feed their children, completely unaware of what kind of content is being shown or how their children are consuming it. This method is entirely inappropriate. If you must show your children entertainment content, make an effort to select videos that align with Islam, those that teach our religious beliefs, values, and Islamic history. There is a vast array of Islamic videos available, not only in the form of books, but also on platforms like YouTube and other social media channels, specifically crafted for Muslim children. In the Quran, Allah has repeatedly instructed believers to save yourselves and your families from the fire of hell. It is a fundamental responsibility of the head of a household to ensure the Islamic upbringing of their family members, guiding them towards righteousness, and instilling in them a sense of morality and good values. Unfortunately, many parents neglect this responsibility, failing to provide their children with a religious education. They do not emphasize the importance of prayers, fasting, or other fundamental aspects of Islam, often using excuses like, the child is too young, or they will fall behind others if we impose restrictions. However, such an attitude only pushes them and their families closer to harm, as mentioned in the Quran, where neglectful parents are warned that by ignoring the spiritual needs of their family, they are leading them towards the fire. This is why the prophets prayed to Allah for righteous and virtuous children. We too should make dua to Allah to make us better Muslims and to make our future generations a source of ongoing charity, sadaqah jariyah for us. If this is also your heartfelt desire, then write Ameen in the comments section. The purpose of presenting this video is solely to make you aware of the potential dangers of current trends, allowing us to reflect on our parenting choices and to encourage us to make positive changes in our lives and the lives of our children.